naturopath. I'm coming all the way from Port Harcourt.
Easy to report from Acupen States. I'm a dietitian.
My name is Samuel Mark. I'm a naturopath and I'm from Ghana. Accra, Ghana.
So I'm a health practitioner and a networker.
I'm from Delta State.
I'm from the Lagos State. I'm into natural health and I'm also a massage therapist and physiologist.
I'm a manual therapist.
I'm into natural health.
I'm a food science. I live here in Lagos.
You know, we had a long list of things we said we were going to cover. And I had people calling me and saying, are you really going to cover this? I said, we've been doing it over the years. It's experience. Experience and discipline to make sure that every item, what we see is what we get. So, let me ask individually of all the equipment we are dealing with, my sister, which of them is your interest? If you don't know how to operate it, let me see your hands up. 1, 2. Okay, so please pair yourself with somebody. Pair yourself with somebody. Our people online. If you have any question, where's our same guy? If you have a question, we'll connect you to the speaker. And I just want you to really be carried along so that we can do more of this in other countries. Okay? Okay. So you as a consultant, you need to understand the basics of the human anatomy for you to be able to interpret test results. Can we run the test? Okay, can you quickly do that so that this of us good. This is another important one. The heart has 4 chambers. The upper chamber, the lower chamber. Just follow me close. Atrium receives. Say that after me. Atrium receives. Ventricle supplies. Somebody that will get this question, I'll dash you 1,000 naira. Everything I'm going to say now, you'll come and repeat it. I want you to own this knowledge. It will help you in interpreting cardiovascular reports. Okay? So let's go again. That means we need one more person to go around. No, I need one woman to come and talk. One more woman. So you share the back. One more woman.
Yeah.
Come and try. What supplies, what receives? Which one supplies? Ventricle or atrium?
It's the ventricle that supplies.
Yes,
the ventricle supplies. And then the atrium receives. Good.
Just clap for you.
The atrium receives while the ventricle supplies. So the right atrium carries the oxygenated blood to the right ventricle, which is better moved to, and it supplies it to the left atrium, and the oxygenated blood is being sent to left ventricle, after which is pumped through the aortic valve, the aortic valve that sends to the brain and another part of the body.
That's the best. Okay, so we share the money amongst yourselves. Alright, so we'll stop here.
Okay.
So we'll stop here and go on break.
Yes.
So let me start with giving you the history. Let me start with giving you the history of the non-linear system analyzer. Right? Now, this is a Russian technology. This is a Russian technology. before I go on, I'll say that the quantum analyzer is an example of a linear system analyzer, while these 17G Hunter series are examples of non-linear system analyzer. What do we mean by whether it's linear or not linear? We're just simply talking about an analysis that is either straightforward or not straightforward. If you are running a quantum test that ends in 60 seconds, you will see that as it's scanning, it's just going up, down, down for 60 seconds and it's done. Then it generates results that gives you a normal, mildly abnormal, moderately abnormal, severely abnormal. Okay? Now when you run a test with the NLS device, it's going to do the same thing and it's going to generate results that appears to be like normal, mildly abnormal, moderately abnormal, severely abnormal. The only difference is that the NLS device starts where the quantum stops, because it's going to generate abnormal results and normal results for you to carry out further investigation with the abnormal results. You want to narrow it down. Yeah, oh, like this organ is giving me a red. The liver is giving me a red. What could be going on there? Is it liver enlargement? Is it liver cirrhosis? So it's going to carry out further analysis until it narrows it down to a disease name. Okay? Until it narrows it down to a disease name. Disease names that you are familiar with.
The way it has actually indicated something,
yeah,
you have to continue until it finally gives you.
That is why it is called non-linear. It's not straightforward. You are going to carry out further analysis. So now you're going to, okay, before I go there, let me finish the history. Okay, this machine was not originally meant for our consumption. Consumption. Okay, it was originally designed for astronauts, people who go to the moon, who go to survey other planet bodies because they want to find out whether human beings can exist in other planet bodies like Mars, Jupiter, and so on. Okay, so when the group of scientists then decided to embark on that project, they came up with some protocols that must be observed, right? So they figured out whoever we are sending to the moon, to Mars, to Jupiter, whatever, must be somebody that has a clean bill of health. Okay, so that we want to know whether human beings survive there, not that person will go there and catch disease, right? So whoever we will send there, let us produce a machine that can predict the health condition of the human body. Yes, predict the future and the history. And that was how they started their research. It took them 35 years of research. And they came up under a particular hypothesis or called theory. That was the basis of when they said, okay, you guys go and research and come up with a machine. So the people in charge of producing the machine, they have to come up with calculations. Okay, so they have a singular understanding, which was that every research, you can write it down, that the NLS device was designed under the hypothesis. The NLS device was designed under the hypothesis, which states that every living organism oscillates at a particular frequency. I'm a living organism. You are a living organism. Dog is a living organism. Plants are living organisms. Pathogens, which was their interest, are living organisms. So they were trying to say that pathogens are operating at a particular frequency. Okay, so that is why we're able to achieve diagnosis without blood sample. Based on this particular theory, that, take for example, what's the pathogen responsible for malaria? Plasmodium falciparum. Good. Plasmodium falciparum, when it attaches itself to the liver, okay? Or let me put it this way. They noticed that every living organism operates at a particular frequency, but they also noticed that pathogens operate at very low frequency, lower than the healthy organs. Okay? So they noticed that healthy organs operate at higher frequency. Let me take for example 1.200 Hertz. Okay? Then this is let's say liver. Okay? Then Plasmodium falciparum 0.245. That's Plasmodium. Okay? But whenever, you know it's a parasite, whenever this guy comes to attach himself to this liver, and they run a test, they discover that the liver's reading is no longer on 1.200. It has come down to something as low as 0.245. So you know that it is not this guy that is operating. It is this guy that is operating. So that is how they are able to diagnose. Okay? Name them: blocked fallopian tube, cancer, prostate enlargement. They are all under a particular frequency. Okay? So, in the machine, when you are looking at the disease, because you are going to be seeing lists of diseases, close to 1,000 lists. 35 years of research, we are trying to figure out the frequency of as many diseases. Begin to call them cancer, malaria, enteric fever, like that, prostate enlargement, blocked fallopian tube, fiber, like that. They kept studying and storing it inside this machine. That's how they figured out, all these diseases, they are under a particular, below a particular frequency. And that's how they came up with a standard international frequency called 0.425. Can I hear you say it?
0.425.
Say it again.
0.425.
Okay, in the NLS industry, this is our magic number. We are going to be using it to do a lot of transactions. So just master that number, 0.425. It is used for judgment for both diagnosis, judgment for treatment. Because the machine treats 0.425. 0.425. Okay, so as I said, okay, so if Plasmodium falciparum attaches itself to the liver, and they run a test to discover that this liver that used to be 1.2 is no longer 1.2, it's somewhere below 0.425.
So this thing has something that different language.
Yes. French, Spanish, English.
So now one of the
This does a lot of things.
Okay.
These are colors. These are symbols. Their frequency 0.425. You interpret the results. This thing is not. Okay? As a matter of fact, for me to come and teach on quantum, I need to do revision. But from my sleep, when last guy opened this? my sleep, I don't need the vision for NLS. I find it easier to teach NLS than to teach content because it's more of practical. You see all these few basic things I'm telling you, we're about to be done. Master the first 4 fights. When you are good to go, the next thing is for you to start practicing. It's practice that makes perfect. Okay? You yourself will start discovering more. Like I just discovered somebody. I have in my manual. I have how to detect up to 30 common diseases in the NLS device. I have to detect fibroid, I have to detect prostate level, cancer, and so on. But I've discovered many more. I didn't think of block fallopian tube. But as a case came, figured it out. Obliteration of the fallopian tube. That's block fallopian tube. Womb myoma is fibroid. The case I told you about tuberculosis, the name, pulmonary tuberculosis. How bad it is? Fibroid. There's an advanced way we use. Yes, that I can show you. Okay? Alright. Just figured out something I was like, oh. Before I didn't even know to do that one, I just figured it out. That you can use your NLS to figure out stage 1 cancer, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Are you getting it? Okay, so let's make progress. So what are the 4 factors I said? Look at your notes and give it back to me. Like feedback.
Result interpretation.
Okay, there's a number 1 before this one. You need to buy the machine. You need to buy the machine from me. Yes. Let me say this emotionally and sentimental.
Can we use that machine for practical? I want us to use it for practical so we can see what we're doing.
If you are buying the machine,
Congrats.
For Iteracare. Iteracare, it's in a network, and so people have been getting testimonies about it. Me, I'm not into network, I just know how to report machines and do my business. So I'm going to just quickly do a demonstration. Okay, so it's a frequency machine and it has far infrared rays. See, anything that has far infrared rays is a powerful machine. The PenFMAT has far infrared ray. The thermal massage ray has far infrared ray. You've heard of energy room. Have you heard of energy room? Yes. The only thing that is there is just far infrared. Far infrared heat. Now what happens is this. When far infrared is combined with heat, it triggers the secretion of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is it an enzyme, might be a hormone that helps to defend and to fight diseases of all kinds, terminal diseases, whatever. Okay, once it's secreted, it helps you to be in health. If you are healthy, okay, remain in health. If you are sick, it begins the process of reversing the disease as a therapy. Okay, so each time you go through the therapy, first thing that it does is to trigger the secretion of nitric oxide to help the body heal itself. A research was carried out. There's a particular village or county in China. They call Qrma village. Okay, they discovered that most of the people there live close to 100 years and above. And they were now wondering, how is that people from this Qrma village are always, they have longevity, long life. So they studied that the sun that incidents on their village is made more of far infrared rays. So that sun, that emission, that radiation hits their water, hits their plants, hits them, and it triggers this nitric oxide naturally, and so they stay healthy, they stay long. So that's how these people decided to start. That's where all these 5 infrared equipment started coming out. So they're putting it in equipment so that people can start receiving it as a therapy. Just beam the light on the person.
Thank you.
Infrared can go with any color of light. Yes, but you can use this for acupuncture, and this is different from the normal acupuncture. Those ones are similar. This is between 3 in 1. Okay, this is a 3 in 1. It is an Acupen detector. I call it a cheat machine, in the sense that if see, that's another very powerful healing method. Okay, there was a time, I think 2022, beginning of 2022, I was having arthritis on my knee. Okay, this particular right. So all I just did was, I was like, Prof, what are the acupoints? I don't think he knows this story. He just knows that perform miracle. What are the acupoints you need for arthritis of the knee? So as at then, I think that was my first class, and I'm not paying my school fees. So like, we are among some other ladies. If I say make I don't show you now, you say that because I no pay. Anyway, because of all this your girlfriends, let me just show you. So I was laughed at. So pain I've been suffering for 2 months disappeared in 10 minutes to today. 10 minutes. That's how powerful acupuncture is. So that it requires more professional training to know acupuncture points. Okay, the body is made up of meridian pathway, meridian channels. Okay, and there are acupuncture points that when you go and needle that area, it unblocks the meridian point that is blocked. Because it is when there's a blockage, it leads to pain and an indicator that there's something going on there. Okay, so when it comes to analgesics, pain, okay, acupuncture therapy is one of the fastest. One of the fastest. Somebody that has a waist pain. They say I've been having this for the past 8 years. It can disappear in 10 minutes. But what we were taught is that if you solve this problem for somebody in 10 minutes, not even that. And you tell the person to pay 500,000, you say something you did in 10 minutes. So what? We're going to do you. We're going to do 10 sessions. So even when you say the pain has gone, we still need to continue to. So, but you secure your money. These are just businesses. When you need those points
With your finger.
no, acupuncture needle.
Yes, the same thing also, if you use this thing, it will trigger
You can go and vibrate that particular point. In fact, that's even if you are not an expert, Okay? And you know that point. Just go and vibrate that point. And you will get the same results.
This one is even easier because acupuncture still need training on how to start the needle. But this one now, even a layman person, if you know the acupoint, you can do it.
So what this does, is an acupuncture detector. Yeah, this particular model has rechargeable battery. Okay. So it's an acupuncture detector. It's an acupuncture stimulator. Then it's an acupuncture massager. Okay, so it's a 3-in-1. So there's a way. Let me increase it.
Excuse me, doctor. I'm having a headache now. Can I come forward?
Yes.
Go.
Serious?
You go pay.
Yeah, go charging everybody. He's the governor.
The government.
I just started feeling us.
So what I want to do is to find out where the acupoint is, the LI4. The LI4. So I increase it a bit.
Can I zoom some?
Now, if he finds the point, it's going to beep 3 times. Otherwise, it will just So let's just go.
Thank you very much.
Any other question? Okay, so please, I beg you, let's come to time.
So if NLS is this, it means the hunter
Yes,
will do better.
of course. The hunter focuses more on treatment.
And it still does the same.
He does the same.
Does it advise?
Yes.